Yeah. Like, it literally sounds like someone's drag racing right now. Gotta love New York, New York, everybody.
Okay. Oh, that too. And I'm gonna try something different. We're gonna do ads at the end of the show when the show's done. That way we can just kind of flow right through it because the ads usually have to kind of stop the humor and everything else going on. So I'll still do a lead in for it, but we'll just go directly back to what it is. So you guys ready to start?
Sex, common taste. I like the title.
Come on. Sex come. Yeah. Go away, you Boston. All right. Welcome to Bracket Bashers, the podcast. Take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am your Hubble of host, Freddie Fisher, and this is...
your favorite senator, Bubbles. And this is...
Daddy Gone, Mr. Senator Bubbles.
And I am your exhausted, talkative chick, Nancy, and this is...
This is, of course, Q, the best bastard of them all. What's up, everybody? Yes, I am coming back. I am going to do more of these. Let's get these views back up, and let's get shit partying again. Let's go.
He's finally back because he's got his hair back now, so that's why. You may remember Q because Q was the last time Q was on this show, if I remember right, was actually the Valentine's Day episode. He's a very, very busy guy. He's got a whole bunch of shit going on, so I appreciate him being on today's show. But the last time, and feel free to go ahead and check this out again, Q had his head shaved live on air, and it was the last time we seen Jeff too, actually. So shout out to her. This week we are talking about sex comedies, teenage sex comedies. Last week we talked about porno. So what's the natural selection after that one? Sex. That's what we're doing. But before we get started, there's a couple rules and regulations on this show. I personally call them lifelines, trying to keep it a little bit more lighthearted. Number one is, of course, pass the parcel. There's been an audience vote going along all week long on Facebook. Bracket Bashers, the audience vote. You can vote along on this as well before we get started. It gives you a little bit more of a sneak peek as far as the show goes as well. But one time during the show, the third round ends at... One time during the show, ending at the third round, included third round, but it does end at third round, you are allowed to give your vote to the audience. You can only do this one time per show, so make sure to use that wisely. Other than that, there's Steal a Vote. Steal a Vote was actually created because of Q, because Q is a major bastard. He's also a dick and an asshole too, but those things usually kind of go together. Same rules apply, though, all the way up to and including the third round. You're allowed to steal one person's vote as long as they, A, have not voted yet, and 2, are going after you. So make sure to check that out. And last but not least is, of course, blowing your load. We vote round robin style on here as always. So if you are one of the first ones to go but don't want to be one of the first ones to go, you can blow your load. And if you happen to do that, you will hear this sound. That means you're going last, as always. If everybody blows their load in the same terms, it is a bukkake episode. We haven't had one of those in a while, which is really kind of weird because we've been running with 3 people for a while. However, we had recently had a pearl necklace episode, so which is kind of ironic because it ended up being about a song about a girl messed up with an entire orgy football team. So that was a fun one. I'm going to start this off, though. We are talking about sex comedies. And we're going to start off with one of the best sex comedies of all times, and that is Porky's versus Revenge of the Nerds. By the way, all 4 corners of this are different decades. So if you're an 80s fan, you're going to hate me. If you're a 90s fan, hate me. 2000s and so on, you're going to hate me as well because they're all in the same category, just going off of different years. Between Porky's and Revenge of the Nerds, I'm going to go with Porky's on this one. Mainly because Revenge of the Nerds has aged, believe it or not, worse than Porky's has. and that is a really, really ridiculously high bar as far as being aged badly, even for the '80s, which is amazing. So I'm gonna hitch my boat to Porky's on this one. Bubbles, is it Porky's or Revenge of the Nerds?
I'm also going with Porky's.
Gets a vote, Josh.
I gotta go Revenge of the Nerds because, as sad as it is, I've never seen Porky's, and I've tried. I've tried. I tried when I was a child on VHS, and my dad caught me. And nope. And then now, yeah, I just haven't made my way back to it.
I
It's
mean,
sad.
now you have a life goal to do. Nancy, is it Porky's or Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, I too have also never seen Porky's. I technically have never seen Revenge of the Nerds, but the Shadowcast in that we go to for Rocky Horror Picture Show, they will show a cinematic style like epic trailer for Revenge of the Nerds at least twice in the night. So I have seen at least some good chunks of that movie from this trailer. So I'm going to go with Revenge of the Nerds.
On his first show back in a really long time, Q is tie-breaking decision on this one. Q, is it Porky's or Revenge of the Nerds?
So I have also never seen Porky's. I've seen Porky Pig, but I think it's different. I think we're talking about different Porky.
First off, how is this the thing? Because I'm like the one that's like, man, I've never heard this. I've never seen this. And I've seen Porky's.
I've heard of it. I've wanted to see it. I've wanted to see it multiple
this
times.
Never happens. We document the day that Jess has seen something that like most of the cast or the like panel has not. Okay, this is a monumentous moment.
You also don't know how much I bullshit saying I do or don't know shit either.
I mean, I will say that for me, I literally was watching like VeggieTales till the age of 15. So
I watch VeggieTales now, and I'm an atheist. All right, so we'll start with that. We were singing the Hairbrush song not too terribly long ago, on air. So, or not on air. We were having a meeting or something, and the entire Hairbrush song came up. So, anyway, Q, Revenge of the Nerds or Porky's here, sir?
I'm gonna go with the pork. Let's go.
Porky's.
It moves on.
Moves on 3-2 to the next round. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles, is it Bachelor Party or 16 Candles?
16 Candles.
Gets a vote, Josh.
16 Candles. I've never seen The Bachelor Party either.
I don't think I've seen The Bachelor Party, but regardless, like 16 Candles is just a good movie.
Well,
it's one of Tom Hanks'
easy go for knowing some stuff, not like more than the rest of the cast. Easy come, easy go.
Gets another one. Nancy, is it 16 Candles or Bachelor Party?
Oh, it's 16 Candles all the way.
Q.
See, I could see where definitely like 16 Candles like that could definitely be interpreted weirdly, and it's out there. Bachelor Party just kind of already says it. Nah, no fun. So I'm gonna have to go with not The Bachelor Party. Whatever.
Not The Bachelor Party. It doesn't matter as long as it's not the Bachelor.
Right, as long as it's not that one. I don't even know how the other
in the sweep. It is Bachelor Party for me. It's one of Tom Hanks' best movies as well, and it's an '80s movie from Tom Hanks, and it's freaking fantastic. I recommend go and watch it.
Did it get nominated for anything?
Not back in the '80s, not with Tom Hanks. No.
Okay. Well,
I think the first movie that he was nominated for was like Philadelphia. So, and even then, that was okay. 16 Candles gets the win off of that 4-1. Moving on, Josh starts us off. Josh, is it American Pie or Orgasmo?
American Pie.
Gets a vote. Nancy.
I'm going for American Pie.
Q?
So without seeing a trailer or hearing anything about it, and someone's just like, hey, have you seen American Pie? Would you ever think it was going to be anything like it was?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Took me by surprise. American Pie.
Gets another one. I'm gonna go with American Pie as well. But if anybody, if you get a chance to go and watch Orgasmo, one, it's a horrible movie. It's
Yeah.
a horrible, horrible movie.
He's gonna
But
recommend it. He's gonna recommend it to
there
watch.
are so
Yeah.
many movies out there that are just terrible.
Yeah, I couldn't get through it.
But it's a sexual superhero.
Yeah.
You
That's
see
the best way
people
to
by having
describe it.
orgasms, or like how does
Yeah.
that work?
It's literally called
Okay.
Orgasmo. All right, that's the superhero's name is Orgasmo. I'm not even sure if it's considered a Marvel movie. I think it's a Warner Brothers, but if it was a Marvel movie, I really wish it was because then it would be in the Marvel universe, and then eventually Orgasmo could be in like a uh
Don't even.
in
Don't
like
even
a
push it together.
Deadpool movie somewhere. I think it'd be great.
Listen, there are so many like Marvel licensed characters that I want to see Disney try to do it because Disney is going to be so much like, oh, okay, how do I do this one without getting
Bubbles,
canceled?
finish this out. Is it American Pie or Orgasmo?
You know what? I'm gonna just clean it up here with a sweep.
No orgasms here.
5-0. American Pie moves on.
One time at band camp.
Oh boy.
I
feel
ruined
so
the
sorry.
VHS. to share
I
my-
feel so sorry for her. I really do. Next up, Nancy
What-
starts us off. Is it Chasing Amy or Boomerang?
I don't think I've seen either of these. I don't think I've seen either of these. Part of me is like I should vote for Boomerang because you said Boomerang. The first thing that came to my mind was Jai Courtney because that's how my mind works. So I'm gonna go with Boomerang just because.
Boomerang gets a vote. Q. Boomerang Chasing Amy.
See, what I thought was just just like boom. That's more or less what I was thinking. But yeah, Boomerang.
Gets another one. I'm gonna go with Boomerang as well. I'm gonna go with Boomerang because it's one of Harvey's favorite movies. And shout out to Harvey. He's doing his own thing now. But just if he ever hears this, we love you. We miss you. We want you back on a future episode. Boomerang gets my vote.
He's
Bubbles,
lying.
is it Boomerang or Chasing Amy?
I don't think I've seen either one of these. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the opposite of what everybody else is voting for because I'm a bastard and why not?
But you're the sweeper.
You know what? I spend all day cleaning. I'm not gonna spend my afternoon or my evening sweeping here.
All right, fair
Chasing
enough.
Amy gets a vote off of that. By the way, Chasing Amy is a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah, it's all part of the Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob,
Dogma and
all
stuff.
all of that.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to watch it.
I swear you've seen it.
I probably have.
I
I'm gonna
That's
watch.
what I'm surprised.
God,
People just like, I've
it.
never seen this movie. I'm like,
haven't
I've seen it. I don't
Boomerang.
like it, but I've seen it.
I
They're going like, how have you
Vote.
seen this movie?
I did I get it? Yes, I got it. Yuck! I
Yay!
got a mosquito and it like exploded in my hand.
Are we ready for this kind of violence?
It's the miracle of editing there, sir. Doc, finish this out. Is it Chasing Amy or Boomerang?
Chasing Amy.
Gets a vote. Does not get the win. Boomerang moves on. By the way, the audience overwhelmingly went for Chasing Amy on that one as well. Q starts us off. Q. Is it Super Bad or 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh!
I thought the 40-year-old version was super bad, so I'm going super bad.
Gets a vote. I'm going to agree with Q on this one, oddly enough. I didn't. Super Bad was funny. 40-Year-Old Virgin was really cringeworthy at times.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was for the sake of the joke, but you could be funny and not be cringeworthy at the same time. And Super Bad proved that. So I'm going to go with Super Bad. Bubbles, is it Super Bad or 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I absolutely love Superbad. I'm going with Superbad. It is hilarious, and it is an always yes. If somebody's like, "You want to watch Superbad?" Yes.
McLovin gets a nod off of that one. Josh,
I'm also going super bad. I thought this was going to be way closer. Like I love both of these movies, but super bad. I think super bad changed a lot of comedy, same way Hangover did. Like,
and Nancy, finish this out.
I will say, as someone who's like not a huge comedy girl, I do kind of get a little bit of enjoyment for both of these movies. So this is a hard choice for me. I'm gonna just go ahead and be a bastard and go. I'm gonna make it a 40-year-old version. It's just so we don't get a sweep.
That is your
And
right. So
also,
Nancy, way to bastard up.
come. I don't know how many times when I step on something or I like stub my toe, I go, Kelly Clarkson.
I like saying
Say
Harry.
Bob Saget, so we're on. I think we're on different areas.
I was
here.
about to bring that up. Somebody literally the other day at work. I was at Walmart the other day. I don't work at Walmart, but I work for Walmart. Somebody like hurt themselves on a cart and went and just said Bob Saget, and it made me laugh. And they just looked at me. I don't know where they got it from because it's either a Q thing or it's a Mike thing because Mike does it too. But
Honestly, I think we got it from the internet somewhere.
There's an internet guy named Tourette's guy.
Oh yeah, that's right, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
That's exactly where it came from. You're
20
right.
years ago, yeah.
It made me laugh when it happened though. I'm sitting there, that's just hilarious. I start this one off. It is either Zach and Miri make a porno or the girl next door.
Ooh.
Like both of those too.
Yeah.
Zach and Miri is a funnier movie. I will say that one, but Girl Next Door is a better movie.
Yo,
Like it's a movie that it's a comedy, but you find there's so much more into it that
Can you just like freshen up my memory? Which one is Girl Next Door?
Girl Next Door is the one that
Neil
like
Hirsch and Emily. I can't remember.
I don't even know the people.
I like how you asked me as if I'm gonna know.
a young previous porno star moves in next door to this guy's house and everything else, and
Alicia Cooper.
there's very famous
He
scenes
sees
from
her
it.
undressing, and
Like one of my favorite ones is that she goes up to this guy's door and goes, and it's just soaked from the rain, and she's like, I'm all wet.
My car.
But they end up their goal is to film a porno in their school, in their legitimate high school, and they do, but they end up filming like a sex ed video, because you know how all the old sex ed videos just kind of suck, like uh, putting a condom on a banana and stuff like that. And
It's not the same.
So they made
It's
it
just-
look
yeah.
interesting. So they
They
made
did.
it interesting was the goal, and ended up making the school lots of money and stuff. And
Skinny ass
Spoiler,
white dude
spoiler.
with the bear school mascots freaking head on his thing on camera, drops his pants. Apparently he has a really big dick, and somebody in the class who doesn't know it's him, of course, because he's got a mask on, comments silently about this guy's huge dick, and he's sitting there
Wow, that
listening
guy
to
is
it, not
huge.
them not knowing who it is. It's a very good movie. If you guys get a chance to watch it, I'd watch it.
This
But
one
it gets-
I will say I also recommend. So you
It gets my vote. Bubbles, is it Girl Next Door or Zach and Miri make a porno?
I'm gonna go with Zach and Miri make a porno.
Gets a vote, Josh.
Girl Next Door. I think that's where it's the only movie I have a crush on Alicia Cuthbert. The only one.
I can think of several of
Before we move any further, by the way, Bubbles, since you haven't been here for a bit, that I'm thirsty.
Thank you.
Nancy, it's your call. Zach and Miri or Girl Next Door.
Zach and Miri.
It is a tie-breaking decision again. Coming down to Q, the only tie-breaking decisions we've had has been Q so far. Is it Girl Next Door or Zach and Miri make a porno?
See, this one is kind of tough because I do like both of these movies. However, I really can't think of like a good line from The Girl Next Door besides the "I'm all wet" one. Really, throw me another line from it, Freddie.
Not at the top of my head, I can't.
Okay, so yeah,
but there is one line. There is one line from Zach and Miri that always comes to mind when I think of the movie. Q, what is that?
That bitch frosted me like a cake. I thought that shit was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life at that point in time. I'm going Zach and Miri.
It gets the vote and the win, 3-2 to the next round. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles, is it Blockers or No Hard Feelings?
Blockers is the one with John Cena, right?
Yep. It's probably the funniest movie John Cena's ever been in.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was Mark Wahlberg.
In Blockers? Oh, with his like
I look like I ate Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah.
No hard feelings. You know what? I'm gonna go with no hard feelings on this one.
Okay, what in the hell did I miss right here? What were we talking about? Like, it was John Cena or it's not John Cena?
It's John Cena. John Cena's in there.
It's John Cena.
Okay.
And he gets called Mark Wahlberg. And he's like, Mark Wahlberg? I look like I ate Mark Wahlberg.
That's right. I do remember that one. That shit's fun. All right.
No Hard Feelings gets a vote off of that one. Josh, No Hard Feelings or Blockers?
Blockers.
Okay. Thank you.
Gets a vote. Nancy.
Blockers.
I'll go back.
Gets another one. Q.
Bro, there was definitely Hard Feelings. Blockers.
I'm going to go with Blockers as well. No Hard Feelings is actually a movie that I haven't seen yet, which is rare because there's not a lot of movies recent movies that I haven't had a chance to watch. And I'm kind of mad about that, but Blockers is one movie I've got to see, and it's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't mind a sequel to it. Blockers moves on 4-1 to the next round. Josh starts us off and help finish up the first half of round one. Is it No Strings Attached or Friends with Benefits?
It's really odd that you put these two with each other.
I don't remember.
It's the same fucking movie.
That's what I'm saying.
No Strings Attached had who?
Nobody wants to.
I know one had, I think it was Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake.
So one had Natalie Portman and Ashton Kutcher, and the other one had Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake.
Okay, and that was Friends with Benefits, was the Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis one.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do the Friends with Benefits.
Gives a vote, Nancy.
I'm going to have to go. I have a story about No Strings Attached. Is a shout out to my ex-boyfriend who made me leave the movie because he fainted in the movie theater hallway and then blamed it on the movie, saying the movie was too gross for him when he had actually not eaten that day. So I'm going with Friends with Benefits since I still haven't seen all that movie.
You know what one movie should be on here but isn't on here?
No, we don't.
It's not a teen. I would call it a teen sex comedy, but there's no teens in it, and that would be Sausage Party.
Oh yeah.
That the entire movie ends in a giant like 4 minute long sex scene among a whole bunch of different things. So yeah. Q, Friends with Benefits, No Strings Attached.
See, I'm a fan of like both of these, not just the movies, but in general, anyways. But a knot always gets tied somewhere. Fucking the benefits always just get the friends just like the benefits he cut off, and then I don't fucking know, but I would definitely get in bed with pretty much anybody from those movies. So I'm gonna have to go with Mila Kunis though. So friends benefits.
Gets a third and a fourth one mainly because I'm gonna pass the personal on this one, so I'm gonna go with the audience just because I want to. And Friends with Benefits gets the audience vote in a 14-0 vote. No Strings Attached got not a single vote in the 2-week process because it's been left up there from last week. So in the last 2 weeks, nobody voted for No Strings Attached. I got to shout out the audience on this one. Bubbles.
Babe.
Go blow her up.
It's a terrible place to put the novel. No Strings Attached gets a vote for Bubbles on that one. It is 4-1. She ruined a sweep without even knowing it. FWB moves on to the next round. Be right back right after this break. Sorry. I'm getting all tangled up here. Before I became a podcaster, there you go. Before I became a podcaster, I never imagined that all these requests for 5-star reviews did anything really important. Boy, was I wrong about that. But being the bastards that we are, we're not just going to expect you to give up those 5 stars with nothing in return. But I'll trade you for it. If you send us a letter, a question, or anything that you deem necessary along with those 5 stars, we'll not only give you a shout out on the show, but we'll read your submission live on air. We like to call this our Thank You To Review. Today's Thank You To Review comes from Brian with a Y. Dear Bastards, Father's Day is coming up. What's your best dad joke? 5 stars on Spotify. Signed, Brian Jackman. Nancy, we were talking about this before we started. Nancy, what's your best dad joke?
I'm going by the good old faithful. This is actually this is a dad joke that kicks around, but my favorite telling of this is my best friend heard it in real life from his father. Is one of my best friends from high school. He and his dad were going on a college tour. They were like on the side of the road in New York, and his dad looked over him and said, "Hey Seth, that's a nice rock." And Seth was like, "What's so nice about it?" And he looked at it. He's like, "That's nice, isn't it?" And his dad like, "Yep, that's a nice rock." For those who don't know, there's a type of rock called Gneiss, pronounced nice.
Q, do you got a dad joke for us?
There's so fucking many, and I noticed that I make a lot more than I actually ever realized I really do. And I always say I don't get dry sense of humor, and that's pretty much what that is. But I fucking find this shit hilarious. I cannot just pick just one though.
Josh?
I do apologize. Oh boy, a little Johnny boy.
In the style of Mitch Hedberg. If a murderer is after you, it will completely change the alphabet.
I got a couple. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take cues and got a couple of them. Number one is shout out to all the stepdads out there. Like as a stepdad, I've never really called a real dad. I guess you can call it a faux pas.
Zing.
But as I'll tell Nancy before the show started, one of my favorite ones is, do you know why farmers don't believe in participation trophies? Because all of them are outstanding in their field.
Got another.
For Bubbles, since she's not here.
Why don't dolphins have accidents?
Why
Because
don't
they're always
dolphins?
on purpose.
Why did the bicycle fall? Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired.
Too tired. Double the tires.
Why did the electric car feel discriminated against?
Oh boy.
Because the rules weren't current.
Oh God. I'm pretty sure like they have videos out there on YouTube, and I would
Oh
recommend
yeah,
people
there's just
looking these up of people trying not to laugh at dad jokes.
I
And
can
shame
definitely
on
feel
those people because like laughing at dad jokes is a right. But unfortunately, you can't laugh at dad jokes until you become a dad because then the dad jokes become
personal.
apparent.
I like that one.
Anybody
I
else?
like that one.
Well, the one Jeff
So one that I would get told all the time by my students when I was a confirmation teacher was, "What do you call a two-legged cow? Lean beef. What do you call a no-legged cow?
Ground beef.
Ground beef." Or my favorite is one of my students who had a dry sense of humor when the guy said, "What do you call a no-legged cow?" He goes, "Dead."
So
I'm like,
April brings May showers. What do May flowers bring?
Pilgrims.
They do. They do, Freddie.
mhm.
Is that poppy good, by the way,
What Poppy?
Nancy?
We are on
This
speakerphone.
flavor, this is strawberry lemon.
No.
I like the strawberry lemon. I will say, never drink the Poppy or the Olipop root beer. It is disgusting.
I was
Root beer
wanting to
It
try.
is,
just
at least in my opinion. Some people may love it. I had it might have been Olipop. It was one of these brands. I had their root beer. It literally tastes like black licorice.
Well, I mean, different
And I'm
strokes, I
like,
guess.
I'm sure to some people they love it, but for me, I'm expecting like a root beer, and I'm like, not quite the same. But
The
this one's good. This is a strawberry lemon.
I saw some orange cream
oh
or an
god.
orange creamsicle one the other day at Walmart, and I'm like, I kind of want to try that, but it's also like $2.50 a can, and
I've heard it's not
Oh
bad
no,
though.
they're expensive. I like them because it's
They make
basic.
you feel
I can
good.
definitely keep myself to one can a day, and also it's like it's a lot better than like Dr. Pepper or Sprite or some of the other things I typically have. So it helps me have my little soda habit without feeling very terrible after or having way too many glasses of Dr. Pepper.
I say, don't be hating on Dr. Pepper now, because
I love Dr. Pepper. Here's my thing. I can't drink just one can of Dr. Pepper in a day. I usually have 2 to 3.
I have 2 to 3 in a session, like a day.
yeah, I was about to say like I grab a couple cans at a time before I
Right,
sit
that's
on
what
the
I'm
couch.
saying.
Just kind of go like this
Yeah,
and grab
ever
about 4 of them.
my thing is I'm trying to cut down because I have like a lot of oral health issues, and I also am trying to lose weight. So like I'm trying not to have so much soda, but
See, I'm trying to like get underneath like one of the like dispensaries and just have and just drink it. That's me though.
All right. So we getting Daddy Kong back or no?
We're going back and forth because our power went out, and we're trying to get it like back up and going, and so we're on the phone with the power company too.
Oh, okay. You need time or like?
Maybe. Do you guys want to go on without us for a bit?
Well, I mean, I wasn't for certain how that would work, but like if
Oh,
it's
we
gonna,
need you.
I
if it's
was gonna say I can just keep myself like on mute and stuff, and while we handle what we gotta handle, and then we'll just come back in when we're.
I mean, it looks like the power's fine. I don't see any darkness.
Okay, this is it. We're at our office, not at our house.
Isn't it right next door?
No, it's across
Oh.
town. But
It's across town. Okay.
it's across town. It's like a good 15, 20
Oh,
minutes.
wait, like that's just like your personal office, right? Like in your house.
No, this is my office in our business.
Oh, okay. So you're not even at home. So what? Never mind. You know what? We'll go on with it. We'll go on without you. Yeah.
It's a brick
Okay.
and mortar place there, sir. A lot of people don't actually have brick and mortar offices anymore. They just work from home. But Bubbles decided to be special.
Super special.
All right, well, let's finish this up real quick. All dad jokes at this current time. Brian, thank you for sending the 5 stars. Thank you for sending the letter. If you want to be like Brian and be a part of the Thank You To review, send it to the email address bracketTTY2R at yahoo.com. That is BRACKETTY2, the number 2, R at yahoo.com to get in.
Yeah.
Does not only work, by the way, to get in to right into the show, but if you want to be a guest on our show too, it works as far as that goes for any of the ABC podcast formats. Welcome back for the second half of round 1. It looks like Nancy starts us off on this one. Nancy, back in the 80s section, is it Trading Places or Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Gets a vote. Q.
I mean, it's got to be Fast Times, you know, because the faster you go, the more you can get around to. So let's go.
Fast Times times 2. I'm going to go for... It's Fast Times times 2. I'm going to go for Trading Places on this one. Mainly because I am an Eddie Murphy mark, and I absolutely love Trading Places. It gets the nod. How you doing there, sir?
What am I missing right now?
Sex comedies.
Oh,
Do you want to come in and sorry.
Wow. Come on.
apparently I'm coming in here.
I mean, you did this morning.
Well,
Oh, don't be talking about that on the show.
We're live.
yeah, we're not live. Like, while you're down there.
I try. We're recording, and then it's gonna go live like later or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, it's gonna go live later, and I don't edit video, so
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be on there.
yeah.
Yeah, Nancy.
So everybody's gonna know that you blew in her this morning.
Sounds good.
I mean,
we did have a boy.
I mean, we have one kid. It's up to his. We did something at one time or another.
At least once.
So what am I voting in?
well, we're waiting on Bubbles and Josh at the moment. They're dealing with power issues.
It doesn't look like it, though, does it?
They're at their house. They're at their office right now, but their house is having power issues. So, tell you what, I'm gonna have David take over for Josh while he's out, and I'll give the audience votes until Bubbles and Josh come back to Bubbles on this one. So, I'm gonna go with Trading Places on this one. Between that and Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the audience, by the way, taking care of Bubbles is either Fast Times or Trading Places. There in an overwhelmingly vote, a shutout actually. They're going to go for Fast Times, so Fast Times gets a third vote. Josh is also out right now, and we can't give it to the audience, but David has decided to join us. So, David, is it Fast Times or Trading Places?
Fast Times or Trading Places?
Yep.
For teen sex comedy?
Yep.
Fast Times.
You can get more grinds that way.
4-1, Fast Times moves on to the next round. Next up.
I'm surprised that they didn't make one called Velocity 9.
Next up, Q starts us off. Q, is it Animal House or Weird Science?
All right, I'm definitely not going with Animal House. That just sounds really fucked up. I mean, all I can think about is the woodland creatures from South Park right now.
Ooh. Blood orgy.
Right?
I was more going off of the scene in Beta House.
Beta House fucking rules. What scene though? There's so many.
with the goat.
that shit was fucking hilarious. All right, so what were the two options?
It is either Animal House or Weird Science.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Weird Science because there's some weird shit out there. I don't know if you guys just kind of like browsing and looked at shit, but there's some weird fucking shit. It's like, what is this supposed to do? I don't know. Weird
You were
Science.
talking about some weird shit. Check out last week's episode. We're talking about Rule 34. So
Oh, boy.
I already know what I'm voting for.
entire episode last week talking about Rule 34. You missed it. I'm gonna. Animal House is probably one of the best movies of all time.
It'd be better if it was called Anal House.
It gets my vote. Bubbles is still away, which means the audience gets this one between Animal House and Weird Science in a 9-vote difference between the two of them. It looks like Animal House will be getting that vote. Josh is also still away dealing with stuff. So David gets his vote. David, is it Weird Science or Animal House?
Can I steal a vote?
Your last round.
No, because it's technically Josh's.
No, fair enough. Well, I play a druid. I'm all about the animals. Animal House.
You wouldn't need to steal a vote off that anyway.
Animal little. Bow chicka wow wow.
Oh my god.
Sir, good sir, it is brown chicken, brown cow. Okay?
Or my mom would say chicky chicky brown cow, and it's like, what the fuck?
Like, why do you want to kid this up? Like, don't make this more childish than it needs to be.
What about Clucker Moo?
You mother clucker. Nancy, is it Weird Science or Animal House?
Listen, Weird Science has a crossroads of two of my favorite musicians, Danny Elfman and Bastille. So, what do you little maniacs want to do today? Weird Science.
I don't have anything against Weird Science, by the way. I mean, it definitely has not aged well considering the topic they're talking about. But
oh no,
it's a good movie. But Animal House is so much better. Just so much better.
Isn't that David Spade? No, who plays in Animal House?
Oh, died of a freaking cocaine overdose.
Belushi?
Thank you, John Belushi. John or Jim? Jim Belushi.
No, it's John. Jim is still alive.
I'm still here.
Yes, you are still there.
Okay. Either way,
Ouch.
Animal House moves on 3-2 to the next round. Next up, looks like I start this one off. It is either Deuce Bigalow, American Gigolo, or Booty Call. I mean, either way, it's going to lose in the next round. I can tell you that now.
Buddy, rocking everyone.
I'm gonna go for Kevin because Kevin is an ass man. I discovered last week's episode. I'm gonna go for Booty Call. Booty Call gets my vote. Audience, by the way, is gonna in a 1-vote difference is gonna go for Deuce Bigalow. Josh, is it Deuce Bigalow or Booty Call?
Oh, David's going for Josh.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh.
David, is it,
So I haven't,
is it Booty
I haven't
Call or
seen either of
Bigalow?
them, but Deuce Bigelow sounds like you're involving some weird, godly, horny shit. So I'll go Deuce Bigelow. Mexican godly, horny shit.
Deuce Bigalow, by the way, is Rob Schneider as a gigolo.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. You know who?
No, I know Rob
Yeah.
Schneider.
He plays a gigolo.
Schneider.
Oh wow.
Nancy, Booty Call, Deuce Bigalow.
I'm going with Deuce Bigalow.
Just off of that interaction, Q finishes out. Booty Call, Deuce Bigalow.
I've never been a gigolo, but I've definitely had a lot of booty calls, and I've been called for some. I've never gotten in the booty though. That's the weird thing.
So it's not
But I'm
rocking
still
everywhere
going
for
booty
you.
call.
3-2. Deuce moves
Like
on to the
phone
next
calls you'll
round.
never get.
Audience starts us off on this one. It is either Fired Up or Sex Drive. In another shutout, Sex Drive gets that particular vote. Taking over for Josh is, of course, David. David, is it Sex Drive or Fired Up?
I feel like Sex Drive just kind of relates to me some days. What?
Being the Amish guy or being the guy in the car, like one of the guys in the car?
One of the
Yeah.
guys in the car.
Like the guy that pees on the window?
I mean, it's not my first time.
The guy in the donut costume? I mean,
Also would not be his
You're
first
taking
time.
So do I need to like pee into the donut hole? Is this like an aiming contest or? What? And what kind of donut is it? Is it like a jelly donut, a vanilla frosted donut?
It's definitely filled.
What are we talking here?
Oh my god.
What?
I'm just
Everyone's
letting you guys go. I mean, the man's got questions. It deserves answers. Personally, I prefer cream-filled ones, but that's me.
Ooh, Boston cream, vanilla cream.
Bavarian just looks better.
You strike me as someone who could be like that European, cider, for lack of a better term.
Her last name was Dickens.
What?
She lived. That's her last name was Dickens, and she lived on an apple farm. They made cider.
I
They
mean,
called it
hey.
Dickens cider.
Guess I gotta make some cider later.
You got some cider in the fridge if you want one right now.
Ooh.
Dan,
Yeah,
is it
great.
Fired Up or Sex Drive?
Fired up.
Gets a vote. Q. Don't ask.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to Sex Drive. It is fucking fantastic. I mean, I got something yummy for your little girl now. This is fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. I'd have done the same exact thing though. I'd have punched that dude right in his face. I'd have probably taken the costume off and then beat him.
I've seen any of these movies.
It that's probably Seth Green's best movie. Seth Green has done some cool shit in the past, but like Seth Green has done some shit in the past, but like that's probably Seth Green's best movie that he's ever been in, by far. Sex Drive gets the vote.
Sarcasm shit, perfect.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna give that one a vote too, 4-1. Sex Drive moves on to the next round.
Hooray, Donut Boy.
Josh isn't right here. It isn't here right now, so David starts us off. David, is it Wedding Crashers or Knocked Up?
Ooh.
Damn, a lot of people get knocked up at weddings. Better crap. Fuck.
I mean, I knocked Nancy up, so. I mean, hi. Poor Freddie. Knocked up.
No, that's for me.
You had the look.
Oh, God, he's just trying not to laugh. He's trying to be so serial.
Are you like one of those game show hosts that like tries to, not be phased at all?
Yes.
Kevin, this last week, Kevin literally made me stop the show because I was laughing so hard. We were the topic. We were talking about the title Edward Penis Hands. Okay. And he made a random topic. There was no ramp up to this. He goes, I wonder if he sucked his thumb as a child.
At least he got some good white fill in there.
Oh my god.
Just by sucking that thumb.
Oh.
Does he bite his nails?
No, he had white teeth forever, though.
Does he even have nails? That's my question if they're penises. That's my question.
But no, that one just random comment, which I haven't even got to the editing point in that one yet. That one comment just made me stop because I laughed for like 30 seconds. I couldn't breathe.
Were you
I
crying?
literally could not breathe.
So it's like you were on like mushrooms or something.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Do you guys get your shit figured out?
We can't hear you.
You're on
pulling
mute.
me.
All figured out.
See, I'm nice. I at least told people. Y'all would have sat there and just listened to me fucking forever and just not said shit until I realized. And then everybody.
All right. I'm hitting the shower, so you guys have fun.
I'm going with him.
Group hug in the shower tonight.
As long as you don't have penises for fingers. Because we don't know if they have nails or not on those penis fingers.
Well, it'd be a good way to find out then, right?
So do you have penis fingers?
No, I do not. I do not.
I have a feeling you speak from experience a little bit.
It definitely nails you a little differently.
I can definitely feel that nailing a little bit. Bye, guys.
Later, David.
We're done.
It's like I'm done.
Oh, what's up, Bobbies?
I'm not even sure where we're at. All right. Next up, Josh.
Or are you just gonna be here, be chaos?
I need my phone.
What do you need your phone to shower for?
I mean,
Wait, never mind. I already know what you're gonna Google and look up.
Bubbles.
6 inches later. I got it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbles and Josh have decided to join us back on their show. They were dealing some stuff they had to take care of. Thank you, David, by the way, for popping in for that one. Audience got their vote heard as well. We are over in the 2000s currently, and it looks like Josh starts us off. Josh, is it Knocked Up or Wedding Crashers?
Ooh. Is this a fuck you Freddy thing for me? I think it is. Knocked Up or Wedding Crashers?
I think that was the softest fuck you Freddy. I was like, fuck you gently.
Love. I mean, I appreciate both of these. I'm gonna go with Wedding Crashers.
A little bit of Tenacious D coming out on that one. Don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Wedding Crashers gets to vote off of that one, Nancy.
Squeeze.
I'm gonna go with Wedding Crashers.
Gets another one, Q.
I don't think I've ever crashed a wedding. I've always wanted to, though. I thought it'd be fun. I think I could pull it off though, and like say I was actually like supposed to be there.
We had some drunk girls crash our wedding because we were at the upstairs of a restaurant. It was like a fine dining restaurant downstairs, and the wedding hall was upstairs. And I'm literally getting my pictures, and then I see these two drunk 20-something girls being like, with our wedding planner, like pushing them down the stairs gently, like just like guiding them down the stairs. And they're like, we just wanted to see what was going on. And I'm just like, wow.
I'm going Wedding Crashers. I was sold.
Gets the vote and the win. I'm gonna go Knocked Up on this one. Like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Wedding Crashers. It's a good movie, but I think Knocked Up is even for being Seth Rogen. I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan, but I do love this movie. Knocked Up is going to be getting my vote off of this one. Bubbles, finish this up. Knocked Up, Wedding Crashers.
Doesn't Knocked Up have a like spin-off? I think it's called like This Is 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I think if I were to be holding the DVDs next to each other, I'd probably pick Wedding Crashers. So I do like
For-
both of them, but
4-1, Wedding Crashers moves on to the next round. Nancy starts us off on this one. Nancy,
Oh, ready.
is it Van Wilder or Road Trip?
Van Wilder.
Gets a vote. Q.
You ready? Road Trip.
Gets a vote. I'm going to go for Road Trip as well. Van Wilder is a damn good movie. It's a damn good classic. It kind of reminds me of Waiting for the same respect because Ryan Reynolds. However, Road Trip with
That's
Euro
one
Trip.
hell of a
I
road
mean,
trip.
Euro Trip is better. Don't get me wrong, but Road Trip is still fucking hilarious. And it's such a classic that you could pop Road Trip or Euro Trip on anytime
And enjoy
and
it.
just enjoy it. So
Why
Road Trip
doesn't it?
for rewatchability is going to be getting my vote. Bubbles, is it Road Trip or Van Wilder?
I'm going to go with Road Trip on this one. A little bit of Tom Green in there.
Who's Tom Green?
Tiny salmon swimming in a stream. Tiny salmon chasing that impossible dream. The mama bird says, "Caw, caw, caw."
I couldn't have asked for a better answer.
The chimpanzee says, "Ee."
Wait,
The
what?
friendly owl says, "Woo, woo, woo."
But what does the fox say?
say?
Ring
And it's sad. That's Tom Green.
Best answer I have ever had. By far. Like, even got serenaded with it and everything. I love it.
What?
I wonder why you married this guy.
What's your vote there, sir?
Oh, Road Trip. I thought you were going to pick Van Wilder for Ryan Reynolds.
I do. I love Van Wilder. I love Ryan Reynolds. I also have found out that Van Wilder is based off of Bert Kreischer.
Yep.
Like what? Like some of his stories and stuff, and like I'm like that's pretty fucking cool. Actually,
It's based off of what?
Bert Kreischer.
The Machine.
I am the machine, and he like has his comedy with his shirt off.
Nope, no idea.
Really sure
I really don't have an idea.
Here's one cave.
I'm pretty sure he actually has a show coming up in Des Moines this summer as well.
Well,
So
give me tickets then, Freddie, and we can go.
no, dude, his tickets and Matt Rife tickets are like stupidly expensive.
But they're worth it, right?
No,
Oh, so they're not that
I
funny.
didn't get to
no,
go
they're funny, but like I'm not going to spend
They're
that
not
much
They're not
money
that worth
on
that much
tickets when I could watch it.
Yeah.
I could
Last
watch
time I got to see him live
stuff on
and
like
from
YouTube
Ventura.
and
You say
Netflix.
it's not fun to see him live?
I would much rather see him on like
No, he
on like
got-
Netflix. The only person that I would pay to see live anymore, as far as concerts go, as far as
Yeah.
comedians goes, would be Fluffy.
Yeah. Oh, we have some like we were so close to seeing Fluffy live. Is we had tickets to go see. It was going to be David and I and David's father and his girlfriend. We're going to go see Fluffy live. Here's the issue. And I think you guys were going to realize exactly what happened when I tell you that the show date was like April 2nd, 2020.
No.
So we literally were like a couple weeks out, and then it all got shut down.
Yeah.
And then he rescheduled, and we were like, okay, so we're going to see him live in like November or something. And then that one got canceled, and then he take a hiatus, and he completely canceled the entire tour. So, yeah, we were this close to seeing him live,
Did you get your money
David
back for
also
the
was
tickets?
supposed to see Nickelback the same week, so we have some
See Nickelback.
we have some like anger around Nickelback and Fluffy because like we were literally the same week going to see Nickelback and Fluffy.
Fuck you, COVID. You can suck my dick. Shout out to Ted on that one. Q starts us off. Q. Is it Eurotrip or Easy A?
I mean, if we're going for Bavarian cream,
David,
I mean, I got a lot of easy A's in school, and I never did a damn thing. But Eurotrip is just too good to pass up. Can't do it. Gotta go Eurotrip.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna go for Eurotrip as well. Yeah, Easy A is a damn good movie, but as far as the sex comedy goes, Eurotrip is
Where to go?
hundredfold as far as a sex comedy, more of a sex comedy than Easy A is. Easy A is a better movie, but considering what we're judging here,
I digress.
Eurotrip, I disagree. Eurotrip is just shit ton better for our topic. Bubbles, Eurotrip, Easy A.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday.
She tells me he's actually first. She doesn't care.
I absolutely love Easy A. I can watch that, and it also has Penn. I can't remember how to. I can't remember his last name. There we go. There we go. I was like, he's in you, and I can't remember his last name. It was like pa. But anyways, it has him in it, and he's fantastic in it too. However, Eurotrip, if we're putting them next to each other, Eurotrip is just better. It's a timeless. It's timeless. It's great.
Gives a vote and the win off of that one, Josh.
Eurotrip.
My robot balls.
Oh, and Nancy finishes up.
I'm going with Easy A.
Oh, I love Easy.
Unfucking ethical.
I love Easy A. I absolutely love Amanda Bynes and Easy A. Also, I'm sorry, Stanley Tucci and then the woman who played the mother, they are comedic gold in the movie. They have some of my favorite lines. And that was around the time where like Stanley Tucci just was comedic gold in so many movies around that time. So I'm just going with Easy A.
One of my favorite things from the entire Eurotrip though is when you're going past somebody on a bus or streets and stuff, go a scoozy, just a scoozy, scoozy.
Excuse
And everybody gets the reference.
Everybody, yeah.
People who have never seen the movie get the reference, and it's just
A new poem.
I honestly want to just go on a train now and just sit next to somebody, and just kind of put my leg or my fucking hand there, and just wait for something to happen. And just excuse me.
Oh my god! And now the fact that our new pope is
probably get
American, that made it even better. That has made the movie better. Now that our pope's American.
Yeah, I saw so many like Instagram reels when he was like when he became Leo. I saw so many Eurotrip Instagram reels. It was just like constant barrage on my feed.
Nancy starts us off. Or Nancy does not start us off, sorry, but Nancy's going to enjoy this one. I start us off. It is either The Graduate or Rocky Horror Picture Show.
David. It's The Graduate versus Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I don't know The Graduate.
You don't know The Graduate?
Yeah, no.
We're gonna have some talks later.
You say
I'm gonna-
cocks.
I'm gonna vote for David on this one. I'm gonna give David my vote. I'm voting for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Does anyone want any Captain Crunch?
I would love some. Send it my way.
Bubbles. Is it Rocky Horror Picture Show or The Graduate?
I'm gonna go with Rocky.
Rocky.
Gets a vote. Josh
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
gets another one. Nancy, do you want to share because it's already on the backstage interview that's out. But do you want to share a tidbit on why I gave David my vote on this one?
So, David and I used to be cosplayers, and but what David was very well known for in this area is we would go to Rocky Horror Picture Show Shadowcast, and him in the full on Rocky Horror Picture Show, like the whole Dr. Frankenfurter get up, fishnets, heels, corset, and everything. And like we would like go to them all the time. And the story I told Freddie is when we were first doing it, I sent a picture to my sister, just because I was telling her, and she's like, "What does that even look like?" So I sent it to her, and then I get a text from my mother back saying, "He has nice legs."
So yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show was earned on that one. Q. Rocky Horror Picture Show or The Graduate?
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Or live view them, either way.
We'll find the picture of him in the Greek god pose in the middle of the famous theater here in Albany, the Palace Theater. There's one that like a photographer took, and it's him in like a Greek god pose in his whole getup with like 3-inch leather boots.
Yes, please.
I'm going with The Graduate. I did graduate. So.
The Graduate.
4-1, Rocky Horror Picture Show moves on to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break. Welcome back for round 2. It looks like Bubbles starts us off on this one. Bubbles, is it Porky's or Fast Time at Ridgemont High?
Porky's.
Gets a vote. Josh.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Nancy.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Q.
I'm going to have to go with that as well. Ridgemont High.
Seal.
3-2, Fast Time moves on to the next round. I would have gone with Porky's on that one, but it did not move on. Josh starts us off. Josh, is it Deuce Bigalow, American Gigolo, or American Pie?
American Pie. I know.
Gets a vote. Nancy.
American Pie.
Q.
Okay, so for the other two men that are on this podcast, can either one of you actually confirm that the inside of a warm apple pie feels like the same?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
Never.
I can't hear it. That's upsetting. I was really hoping for an answer. Damn it.
Like a personal answer, not like the fall in a movie once, or a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
I don't even know anybody who's tried it.
Well, I know a guy. No, you don't.
Well, he knew a guy. No, he didn't.
I can just imagine getting like a pie, like an apple seed stuck in there, and then growing an apple tree.
I would find it hard. I would find it difficult to get the cherry filling out of apple.
But cherry, where do we go from apple cherry
Or
here?
not cherry. Sorry, apple filling. Apple's worse.
I was just sitting here saying that's like real apple wood.
What about jalapenos? Jalapeno pie. No sense, but it was there.
We have moved on from Rocky Horror, dear. Save the Rocky Horror joke.
Q, is it American Pie or Deuce Bigalow?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be the pie. I guess I'll have to take one for the team and give everybody the answer. Fuck.
I don't think I would go with apple to be
It's got to be
honest.
apple because that's what the reference is. The warm
like
apple pie.
If you would do that, because like I know there's women out there who use like cucumbers and carrots and shit like that to take care of their things. So let's just assume a hypothetical question, like if you would do that to a pie, what pie would you do it to?
Peach.
Pecan.
The peach
No.
pie. That actually
Peach.
made so much sense.
Oh my god. Really? Do you want to share that in case people didn't catch it?
What was the
Just
question?
kidding.
What pie would you do it to? What your answer?
Blueberry pie. But you gotta have whipped cream on it. You gotta make sure you do it right. Maybe I'll add some chocolate sprinkles too.
I mean, I would have to. I would have to get a pie that my wife really likes because at least then I have somebody to clean it off afterwards.
I mean,
I was like, you're gonna feed her dick pie?
no.
No.
talk about a meat pie.
I mean, what's a,
Okay.
You know, it suddenly it's a whole new direction to Sweeney Todd, Mrs. Lovett's Meats Pies.
Bubbles, we need to get this off this topic. Bubbles, finish this up. Is it,
I like Deuce Bigelow a lot, actually. However, I feel like American Pie is definitely 110% more watchable and more quotable.
Man, you said that like so like serious and like with like the perfect amount of like assertiveness even. She didn't hear me.
Said with like assertiveness. Sorry, we have something that we've got to go to, and so we're just kind of trying to time things out right
No,
now.
you're good. I'm just fucking around. So
yeah, you need to speed this up, or
I think we're good.
Are we good?
Yeah, it's close. We're good.
how close?
Cool. Like 7 minutes.
Okay, so it's like right outside. We're good then.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Walking distance. I didn't know where I was going, so
Nancy starts us off. Nancy, is it Super Bad or Wedding Crashers?
Super bad.
fuck
Gets a
us.
vote. Q.
I mean, I definitely hear it's super bad to crash a wedding, but still want to do it. So I guess I want to be super bad.
I'm gonna go with Wedding Crashers on this one, simply for the entire. I'm gonna find you. And as you guys know, I have a
pick out the creepy lines.
I have a thing for redheads, so Wedding Crashers gets my vote. Bubbles.
Mom! Meatloaf!
I hate Will Ferrell so much. Tie-breaking decision coming down to Josh. Josh, is it Wedding Crashers or Super Bad?
Super bad, and that seals the win.
I love it.
He's so chunky.
Chunky seal.
Moves on. Q
Chubby
starts us
seal.
off. Q starts us off. Is it Blockers or Euro Trip?
His friends and shit were definitely not trying to block him. They were definitely on board helping that guy. So I'm going Euro Trip.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna go for Euro Trip as well. There's no. Don't get me wrong. Blockers is a damn good movie. It's a rewatchable movie, but Euro Trip is just
Legendary.
It is. It's a legendary movie. Euro Trip is better than Road Trip, and it's really weird to find a sequel better than the original movie. But Euro Trip did it in folds. So Euro Trip gets my vote. Bubbles, Euro Trip, Blockers.
Oh, it's definitely got to be Euro Trip.
Josh
Euro Trip.
and Nancy.
Euro Trip.
5-0 in another sweep. Euro Trip moves on to the next round.
Hey, did you guys know that the female lead in that movie died? Michelle, what was it?
She had
She died from diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah, okay. I thought it had something to do with like kidneys, but
So I had no clue,
She had a
honestly.
liver transplant. There was like complications due to like a liver transplant.
It was complicated.
Michelle Trachtenberg or
Came back with it fully due to diabetes.
Jess, we can't hear you. Come up to the screen.
Yeah.
Look it up.
You guys heard that part?
She was having complications with a liver transplant, but it came back that her cause of death was actually due to diabetes.
Gotcha.
So God said "fuck you" twice.
Pretty
Pretty much.
Anyway, I start this one off. Back in the 80s, is it 16 Candles or Animal House? Strictly because I don't like the movie 16 Candles. I just don't. I don't like the movie 16 Candles. Never have. I'm going to go for Animal House on this one. Plus, as far as a sex comedy goes, I think 16 Candles takes itself too seriously. So Animal House will be getting my vote. Bubbles, Animal House, 16 Candles.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, as far as comedy wise, I'd rather watch Animal House than 16 Candles. So Animal House is in.
Josh?
I don't remember Animal House, so 16 Candles. What was that? I don't remember it.
We got to make you like a poster of just 100 movies that you haven't seen.
Yep.
Yes.
There's some that I know about, but I don't even remember Animal House. Maybe I have.
So who's
16 Candles gets that vote. Nancy, 16 Candles or Animal House?
I'm gonna say 16 Candles.
Q, finish this up. Animal House, 16 Candles.
Animal House it is.
It's a national things.
3-2 moves on to the next round. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles, is it Sex Drive or Boomerang?
Sex Drive.
Gets a vote. Josh?
Sex Drive.
Gets a vote. Nancy?
Just because my head's in the gutter, Boomerang.
Q?
I don't care how desperate I'm never driving 9 hours for a fuck, ever. I don't care who it is, even. Not happening. Sex Drive, though, still.
I disagree. I'd do it.
I don't think we're quite 9 hours apart.
John.
I was not prepared for that, Q. I was not ready for that.
Moving right along.
A lot more than 9 hours, by the way. I've checked.
I've checked. Whoa. Never mind.
Whoa, Freddie.
For everybody out there, by the way, just to let you know, WrestleMania is in Vegas. So I've checked to see what the drive time is. It's more than 9 hours. Say that.
And what happens in Vegas stays there.
For
So
research purposes.
Well, there it is. Sex Drive moves on 4-1 to the next round. Josh starts us off. Josh, Zach and Miri make a porno or road trip.
Road trip.
Gets a vote. Nancy,
Zach and Miri.
back and forth. Q.
let's make a porno.
I'm gonna give this to Bubbles. Bubbles, tie-breaking decision: is it road trip or Zach and Miri make a porno?
Well, fuck you, Freddie. Like,
I
what?
mean, we just had that conversation, so
This is more than 9
More than 9
hours.
I'm not saying it's not worth the drive. I'm just
But
I didn't say
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
drive
really
more than
fucking
9
tired
hours.
by the
I
time
said
I
I
get
wouldn't
there.
drive 9 hours.
this one's a difficult one because I do like both of these a lot.
do you want to know who is facing in the next round?
Do you want to know? Do you want to
Do
build a
you?
snowman?
Do you want to know? Apparently, she does. It is either Zach and Miri make a porno or road trip will be facing Superbad. She's like, fuck, that's worse.
Right?
It only gets harder.
That's what she said. Today's sponsor is not Blue Chew, but it could be. That'd be a perfect for the last 2 episodes that we've done. Blue Chew would have been a perfect fucking sponsor.
Let's go.
Or you could
Just
You
bite
can
the
ask the
bottom
audience
lip
too
a
if
little
you want.
more and you'll
This
fuck.
one's difficult. Like, this one is actually challenging for me as far as like choosing.
Would you like to ask the audience?
Yeah, let's ask the audience.
Okay, I'm trying to
you said
give
fuck
trying to
you,
give
pick.
you an out. Trying to give you an out
Thanks.
here. Bubbles, pass the parcels off the board.
Yeah.
Between Road Trip and Zach and Miri in a 4-vote difference. So it was pretty close as far as that goes well. Road Trip gets that vote.
I'm not mad. Good job, audience. Brava to
For
you.
making that hard decision.
Thank you.
Although it wasn't, they actually didn't make that decision because Zach and Miri didn't win against Girl Next Door in the first round as far as the audience goes. So technically, for them, it was Road Trip versus Girl Next Door. Oh, and Girl Next Door won that one. So we're really shaking shit up today.
Yeah, we are.
Road Trip moves on 3-2 to the next round. Nancy starts us off. Nancy. Finishing out round 2, is it Friends with Benefits or Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh, it's Rocky Horror Picture Show all the way.
Which one?
I'm so glad you got to start that one off. Q.
I gotta go Friends with Benefits. It's a favorite pastime. I said pass, babe.
Rocky Horror gets my vote as well. Bubbles, Rocky Horror or Friends with Benefits?
Rocky Horror.
Gets the vote and the win. Josh.
Friends with Benefits.
3-2. Rocky Horror moves on to the next round. With that, we'll be right back right after this break. Update real quick, though. Bubbles and myself have passed a parcel. Nobody else has, but nobody's stolen a vote and nobody's blown a load out of the entire thing. So these next 4 matchups are the last time to do that as far as the steal a vote and pass the parcel. So keep that in mind. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Q starts us off. Q, is it Superbad or Road Trip?
It's definitely gonna be Superbad. Wait, what was the other one? I wasn't even fucking paying attention.
It's either
was it Road Trip or Euro Trip? Road Trip?
It's Road Trip.
Wait, which one is it?
It's either Superbad or Road Trip.
Yeah, okay, Superbad. So I go with my first answer.
Bubbles, I'm sorry. I'm gonna steal your vote. We're both gonna go for Road Trip on this one. It's kind of likely you're gonna go that way anyway, but just to make sure that it does go that route, you're the most likely to vote for Superbad.
The most likely to swing.
I mean, that's one pie I wouldn't mind having some little of upside down pineapple pie. Going back to that conversation. So, Bubbles, just out of curiosity, your vote was stolen. Was it Road Trip or Superbad?
I don't know yet. Let's go ahead. Let's make it to the end, and I will figure it out.
Figure that one out. Josh, Road Trip or Superbad?
So I guess I'll steal Nancy's vote, and I'll go Superbad.
Oh, I should have seen that one coming. Nancy, out of curiosity, what would have your vote been?
It would have been Road
It would have been Superbad.
You stole it.
I wanted to seal the win for Superbad.
I was disappointed. I was kind of hoping Road Trip and Euro Trip would go against each other.
I was
hoping not for that, but
Superbad moves on 3-2 to the next round. That's Q. So okay, I start this one off. It is either American Pie or Sex Drive. I'm gonna blow my load. I'm gonna blow my load on this one.
Yeah, because that's what we live for. Fixing people.
I'm gonna blow my load on this one because this is a terrible fucking decision to make. So my blowing the load is officially off the board. Bubbles, is it American Pie or Sex Drive?
Wait, wouldn't it officially be on the board?
Depends on your aim.
He's dripping from feeling currently, but
Actually, this one's super easy for me. I'm going to go with American Pie.
Josh,
Second that.
Nancy,
Third that.
Q.
We're getting down to a nitty gritty here, and it's getting really hard for me to pick because all these movies are that I love them all. I've seen them all a fucking 1,000 times. It's getting kind of tough. Go ahead and make it 4 though. American Pie.
Check something real quick. Okay. I'm going to go for Sex Drive off of this one. Getting rid of the absolute last opportunity for a pearl necklace.
You would.
The first
Yeah,
vote
you would.
against American Pie. It is 4-1. American Pie moves on to the next round. All my lifelines are gone, though. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles. Is it Fast Times at Ridgemont High or Animal House?
Animal House.
I'm getting notifications on my thing. Okay. Animal House gets that vote. Josh.
I'll go with the one I haven't seen yet. Let's go Animal House.
Nancy.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Q.
I'm gonna have to go with Animals. Yep.
I'm going to go for Animal
Another
House.
Nickelback song.
I'm going to go for Animal House as well on that one. Again, it's critics hated it for some fucking reason. I have no idea why, but like it's one of the most beloved movies of all, especially from that particular time frame. I wouldn't mind seeing a matchup between Animal House and Rocky Horror Picture Show, to be perfectly honest, because those two fan bases would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that'd just be a terrible ending though.
Yeah. As someone who is very involved in the Rocky Horror fan community, yeah, that would have been very interesting.
Speaking of Rocky Horror, by the way, Josh starts us off. Josh, is it Euro Trip or Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Euro Trip.
Gets a vote. Nancy.
I'm gonna steal a vote. I'm gonna steal Q's vote because I don't
You
trust
son
him.
of a.
And we're going to vote for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Q, out of curiosity, what would your vote been?
Oh yeah, you see this? I opened my own hotel. Fucking damn! It'd been Euro Trip, obviously. Hell.
I got your back, Q. I'm going to go for Euro Trip on this one as well. I don't have anything to steal, but Bubbles, tie-breaking decision. Do you want to know who's facing in the next round?
Of course I want to know.
This will, by the way, reveal the other matchup because we're moving into the final 4. So, do you still want the T off of that one?
I privately want the tea.
Oh,
I know Mr. Bubbles can hear it, and that's an unfortunate, but yeah.
Can't hear you, Freddie.
Okay.
I can't.
Bubbles, Euro Trip, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's Euro Trip.
Euro Trip for the win. 3-2.
Bubbles, I don't know why. I can just see you and Mr. Bubbles definitely going to the confession and just.
I mean,
Huh?
it wouldn't be the first time one of us has had
Already
sex in
done.
a church.
Fair enough.
Final 4, by the way. Nancy starts this one off. Nancy, final 4. Animal House, Euro Trip, American Pie, or Superbad? Which one of these 4 do you want to start off on?
Can they all win?
We'll start off on Animal House.
Which means it is either Animal House or American Pie.
What do you think, dear? Animal House or American Pie?
We need to have that blood orgy with the animals.
Oh boy.
roll with it.
Animal House.
Emotional damage.
I heard that, David.
What?
Anyway, Nancy, what's your vote?
Well, I'll vote for Animal House on behalf of my husband, but oh my god.
Q, Animal House, American Pie.
Gotta go with the pie still. I mean, I like me a pie in the face.
I bet you do.
Long as it's cream.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Even uncreamed pie in the face is always nice.
It
My
can get
favorite
creamy
pie is poontang.
I
I totally forgot where we were.
Well, I think you guys are at your office, right?
I mean, what are matchups?
American
it's American Pie versus Animal House. I'm gonna go for American Pie off of this one. Bubbles, is it Animal House or American Pie?
It is going to be American Pie. I like the quotability of it.
Josh, finish this up.
American Pie.
4-1. Pie moves on to the finals. Animal House has the ability for third place. On the other side of that one, Q starts us off. Q is super bad at Euro Trip.
This is where the superheroes come to an end, and they go on a trip to Europe. So, Euro Trip it is, man.
Gets a vote. Again, Euro Trip it's even better than Road Trip is. It's hard to do that on a sequel. Very few movies have done that. So Euro Trip will be getting my vote, and it's funnier than Superbad is.
It really
which is hard to do because Superbad is hilarious. Bubbles, Superbad, Euro Trip.
I absolutely love the cops going out and just chilling with McLovin all night, and he just has the time of his life, and they're just like, "We just wanted you to like cops and think we were cool."
Just semen everywhere. You think it's just everything's covered in cum? Yeah.
Get to know what we've been talking about, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
I
sometimes
mean,
you just need a little.
I am, however, going to have to also go with Euro Trip on that. I was like super extra obsessed with watching it like all the time
Matt
as a kid.
Damon.
Yeah, oh my god, you know what? I still have a thing for Matt Damon. I think he's pretty.
I'd put it in him.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
Nancy's like, yep.
I think Matt Damon looked best in Team America. I'd put him in that too.
Josh, Euro Trip, Superbad.
Super bad.
And Nancy, finish it up.
That's what your choice was, yeah.
As super mad as I am at Euro Trip for beating Rocky Horror, I'm gonna go with Euro Trip.
You made out with your sister, man. That would be the worst memory ever. And you would have a friend that would never ever let you forget it. And
I know, right?
Ever. They'll be in an old folk facility. They will be with dementia, and that would be the friend. That would be the one memory that never leaves.
Wasn't the
it was
computer
they always had.
the computer soundbite? Wasn't it mail, motherfucker? Like whenever he got like an
Yeah.
email, I did a recording for my phone. I was like, phone call, motherfucker, like for my ringtone. So like during that time, like so that anytime I got a phone call, I'd say, phone call, motherfucker.
I bet you got a lot of looks.
Yeah, I had to put it on silence at work.
So apparently Euro Trip is on Paramount Plus. So I'm gonna have to watch that with my daughter this weekend for Father's Day. That's gonna be our Father's Day bonding time, is watching fucking Euro Trip. She's
See,
17. She's allowed to watch it now. So
Here's the weird thing. Jess asked me what I wanted to do for Father's Day, and I was like, you remember the deal that Shrek made with Rumpelstiltskin? Something sort of like that, where I don't have to remember being a dad for a day. I was completely joking, though. I would love to spend time with my kids.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's sometimes I just, as Chili says, like, I just want 15 minutes where nobody comes near me. So,
And by near me, like miles radius.
like, I'm gonna lock the damn bedroom door. You can pound all you want. I will have noise canceling headphones on, and you can just whine.
You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna get noise canceling headphones for the rest of the house.
Isn't it just you two in there?
You're welcome. Well, I mean, this isn't the house. This is the office. This is a brick and mortar. We have a barbershop next door.
They've heard it.
Yeah,
They've heard it.
there's no way they have it.
There's
They're
no
so
way they
kind to
have
not say anything.
They just turn the music up louder.
I think that's why Christian's always like, "Hey."
I know what that hair looks like.
All right, third place. I get to start this one off between Animal House and Superbad. Both of these are damn good movies. I'm gonna go Animal House on this one. I'm gonna go classic over new. Just because one, I think Animal House is actually a better movie than Superbad is. Superbad's more quotable, but I'm still gonna go for Animal House on this one. Bubbles, Animal House, Superbad.
I'm gonna go with Superbad on this one.
Gets a vote. Josh
Superbad.
gets another one. At least I ruined the sweep. Nancy
Superbad.
and Q.
Let's get batty with it.
4-1. Superbad gets third place on this one. Finals. And the sex comedy movie bracket, Bubbles starts us off. By the way, Bubbles, Josh, Nancy, and Q. Q didn't use any of his lifelines.
Didn't need to this time. I mean, I was gonna steal a vote if it came down to it, just to make sure that the Rocky Horror film didn't go anywhere.
And then your vote got stolen off of that.
Yeah, so it's all right.
Fuck. All right. Bubbles, however, Josh, Nancy, and Q both have loads to blow. This is the finals. It's the last time to do it. Bubbles, is it Euro Trip or American Pie?
Do it, Bubbles.
Blown her own.
Josh.
I'll go Euro Trip. Don't need to blow my load on this. I'll save it for later.
Oh, I didn't need to either. I just chose.
Shit, there would definitely be two loads being blown then. Come on.
Nancy?
He held out for later.
I am. Is it Euro Trip versus American Pie?
Yep.
I'm going with American Pie.
Q.
What movie came out first, Euro Trip or American Pie?
American Pie. American Pie came out in 99. Euro Trip was early. Like, it was probably about a decade later, actually.
What? 2004 was Euro Trip.
Okay, so 5
Not
years
too
later.
far. All right. Man, I don't know. This is a classic versus like a legendary. This one's tough. All right, you know what? I can do it in good conscience since, two girls are finished. I'll blow my load. That'd be number 2 today.
Yeah. Between Euro Trip and American Pie off of this one, I can't blow my load. I already have. I was the first one. Euro Trip gets my vote. Bubbles, is it Euro Trip or American Pie?
American Pie.
You flute loving.
You're right. I do love pie. I love pie a lot. Q.
It's good.
I think he said
Good.
flute.
I
You
did
said
say
fruit, and
no. I
I'm
said
like,
flute with the L.
oh,
Flute
I mean,
lover.
I like flutes too. So I mean, that one time
Band
at
camp.
band camp,
That's where he's going with it.
I thought he said fruit love, and I was like, yes, fruit pie, pie. Punani pie.
I
Warm
buy
apple pie.
Whatever.
So
Go
Q
to
Ah,
Q gets
What's
to open and finish the show the same way that Q gets to finish the show the same way he opened the show, and that is with a tie-breaking decision. Q for the sex comedy movie bracket, is it Eurotrip or American Pie?
How did the final decision come down to fucking Q?
because it's fucking me. I'm the best of the best of the best. Sir.
How did we let this happen?
Ah.
Guys, I didn't even realize that was about to happen. But you know what? Actually, I'm not disappointed because I feel like out of
If
anything
you would have
Q
voted
is
for Eurotrip,
qualified
this
to
is
do,
this is your fault, Bubbles.
I don't care, actually. Whichever direction it goes, it's not a bad decision. And like I said, I feel like out of anything that Q is qualified to make a final decision on, this would be it. So,
This is my specialty.
Q, out of curiosity, do you want to know who won the audience vote?
I do actually.
I like that.
In a vote difference of 28.
Really, that different?
Yeah. So because in the vote difference of 28, Eurotrip did not make it out of round one according to the audience.
What audience were you pulling from?
What's wrong with our
So-
audience members today?
American Pie, by the way, also according to the audience, ended up winning this entire thing.
I mean, it definitely deserves to be up there for sure, for sure. I'm gonna go with Eurotrip for sure. It's got to be the winner. It's got to. Out of curiosity, though, Freddie, you said that Eurotrip did better than its its prior movie, Road Trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think American Pie and American Pie 2 did?
American Pie was far better.
Really? I thought 2 was
I'm
better.
ready for this last installment. Their
It goes.
American Funeral.
I'm waiting on that one too. I hate that
Who
they're going to
dies?
kill
Oh, it's gonna be the old guy. Damn it, Eugene.
Stifler's mom. No, they're cutting off
Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom.
Finch is gonna lose his shit.
Did you know that she has nobody to like pass her money over to? Like
She can-
she
you know what? I will not
has so much money. She is like one of the world's most wealthiest women.
I volunteer
And-
tribute.
Right. She's never had kids. She doesn't have like anybody to just like when she dies, I don't even know what she's gonna. I hope she does charity with it. Like that'd be cool. Cute.
Either charity or just burn it.
I mean,
Where it goes.
yeah. So
I would like to also say my dad joke as well because I did have to step away during that time.
oh, how dare you?
I know. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can say it now. I was so confident about it like 2 seconds ago, but it shouldn't be.
You
I
on.
shouldn't be.
It's gonna be a her move and be like, it was so close to being something.
Let's wait. Let's wait till the show's done. That way we can do the ads and everything else at the same time, and then go off of that one. So, Eurotrip ended up dethroning American Pie in the final matchup. Oh, by the way, between Road Trip and Eurotrip, as well, they got the same amount of votes as far as the actual audience goes, but they were in two different corners of the thing. So that's why I was saying it's like between Eurotrip and Road Trip being which one's better. For me, it's Eurotrip, and you can see that because it went through the entire thing. That's the show this week. It is Eurotrip, American Pie, Super Bad, and then Animal House running out the final four in that order. You can find Bubbles at.
You can find me right here on Bracket Bastards, or you can also find me on the TikTok under Bubbles the Senator. And you can find you.
Daddy Kong 83 on TikTok.
You find Nancy at.
You can find me over at the Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate podcast. just having a ball. You can also find me and David, who made a brief appearance in here, on the Angus Facebook page. Angus has his own Facebook account, and you can talk to him, and he can troll you. So you can go befriend Angus, the Death Hand. And yeah,
And of course, you can always find Q at.
You can always find me, well, here, there, a little bit of, over there and everywhere, pretty much. Now you can find me on Facebook under my name, Quentin Vandy Struth. Good luck spelling that one. Uh, you can also find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q, because, well, I'm the master of these bastards, and that is why I got the tie-breaking decision at the beginning and the end, Bubbles.
And of course, as always, I am your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracket Bastards, the audience vote, where you can vote along with us every single week. As you can tell from this week, that your votes counted a lot because you were tie-breaking decision in a couple different type of situations. On Twitter, I'm Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod, and on Instagram, as always, you can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. I like to leave every single quote. I like to leave every single show with a quote. Today's quote is from Anonymous. Apparently, nobody wanted to claim this one. It says, "Sex is like air. Without it, there's no will to live."
All right.
Have a good week, guys.
Peace. That's
All
the
right. One cool thing about this show is that I get to one cool thing about the show is that I get to talk to some amazing people. Today's amazing person is actually we call him Daddy Kong, but actually I don't call him Daddy Kong. I shouldn't call him Daddy Kong. I call him Josh. Josh, tell us about yourself there, sir.
I own my own business. We do emissions tests on vehicles and a little gift shop inside here. Do some 3D printing, some laser engraving, some molds, and I also do stand-up comedy.
Checks out.
Let's say, what's your slogan about? Something about your tailpipe.
Let me probe your tailpipe.
Yeah, let me probe your tailpipe. That's a slogan if we ever heard one.
I would rather it be probed than taken off and sound like absolute trash.
I'm gonna make shirts that say "I got my tailpipe probed at," and then my logo. So
I'm pretty sure there's a different way to phrase that. That would be a little bit more
intriguing.
Nope. Got to keep it that way. It's a full tailpipe probing. Could even leave it at. It could just leave it at probed. I got probed at, but I think the Area 51 has that trademarked.
They might actually.
They really might, like the little areas down to Las Vegas. So we'll just keep it tailpipe probed.
All right. It's a full house of bastards this week. It looks like we have Bubbles in the house. Bubbles, tell us what's been going on in your life as of late.
Oh gosh, I am all over the place. Shoot.
She's 9 hours this way. She's 16 hours that way. All over.
I am all over. Anyways, just been mostly trying to keep up with kids recently, but I am also a notary as well here in Nevada. And yeah,
Notes on.
that's about it for me.
And of course, one of the
Garden
to the page.
Your wife has been gardening. What are you doing?
Oh my god, I haven't even I don't even think I've gotten on here and boasted about my big ass garden happening right now.
No,
I
we're gonna
took
be
my
late. No.
I took my backyard that could only grow foxtails. I've now got a whole bunch of clovers, and I'm just spot filling now. I've got tomatoes going. I've got
broccoli, cucumber.
I don't have cucumber.
There's the cucumber. I knew it was coming.
There we go. Spinach, lettuce, carrots,
potatoes.
It's not that many.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, and
but yeah, I'm killing
garlic.
it right now. I need some garlic.
All that I got from that is that
Was it you that had the problem growing shit for the longest time?
Yeah.
I
Look at
did.
you
Like,
now.
I got no problem growing.
Professional gardener.
I am. I now have like my fairy garden in the back started, which I'm super excited about. Like it's really coming along, and eventually I'm going to build my own little hobbit hole.
Aw.
So it's not going to be a greenhouse then.
I do want a greenhouse as well, and I am also going to be growing some green stuff in the greenhouse, like some
Well, I
extra
mean,
green.
yeah, like
We're gonna
broccoli,
make a
and,
tiny
you know,
green
maybe
wall.
some like.
I do. I want.
We're incognito in our HOA.
So glad I
Not
don't have a
the
freaking
garden.
HOA here.
Which makes no sense because on our like community Facebook page, they are always posting all the stuff that they're not supposed to be growing.
You know, some idiots go and they post the crimes they commit online too.
I know.
So, like, maybe
Well,
let's
they
just
post
not.
it as they're doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'm just saying that our neighbors do it.
Yeah.
And of
The
course,
kids
one of
in
the
Reno High, they went and vandalized the school and posted it online. So just because you're posting it online doesn't mean it's okay for you to do.
I disagree. Depends on what
and of
topic.
course some of the newcomers to our platform here. We have Nancy and David's sitting there in the background too. Maybe he might want to come up and share some
Yeah,
stuff
lift
about
that
his as well.
leg.
Him and his nice ass legs.
You just love the bluey PJs.
I didn't even see they were blue. They were blue PJs, but I do appreciate it.
Yep.
Anyway, tell us what you guys been up to as of late. Tell us about yourself.
We love you guys,
You
but
go
we
ahead.
gotta
So we are 2/3. Hi. We are 2/3 of the Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate podcast, where we review movies and we do some improv comedy and do some shenanigans, and all spearheaded by none other than
Me, Angus the Death Hand, here to make sure I call lightning upon all of you individuals.
And so yeah, we had our double header we released out this past weekend, where we did both The Good Son and Clockwork Orange, or our villain special. Please check out our villain special. We're really happy with both of those episodes. And coming down the pipe is the Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny episode, which it's gonna be an interesting episode, and it's gonna have quite the ending. So keep a lookout for that one.
And we see Steven Stroud next week, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, so we got some big plans. I have to contact one of the bastards, Shy. We're working with her to get her on the show and getting Freddie on the show. So yeah, come check us out.
I'm actually quite looking forward to that.
Also,
as well.
one more thing that we're doing, we're also rolling down our windows and we're peeing inside the hole of a jelly donut.
I mean, jelly donuts don't have holes, but okay.
We're making some
we're gonna make a hole.
There's a hole for the filling.
It looks like the stuff in my bathroom.
Poor Freddy.
I probably shouldn't have said that online. And of course, the oldie but the goodie, and somebody who hasn't been on here since the day of love, and that is Q. Q, what you been up to?
Absolutely dog shit.
He works all the fucking time, people. That's
I mean, I do work all the time. Not for the shirt that I'm wearing anymore, but I like delivering pizzas. I'm that pizza guy delivery. It's like where I come up to the door and the woman answers it almost half naked, like, "Oh, come in, I'll give you your tip," type thing.
No, off my job, I give you the tip. But just the tip.
I could see being Freddie being the one that gives the tip. And you're the receiver.
Oh. Why am I always like why am I always the fucking female in the relationship?
You don't have to be a female. Who said this? Why are you playing the sexist card?
I'm not playing a sexist card.
There are plenty of bitchy males out there.
I am gonna fade into the obscurity of the couch cushions. Man.
And of course, I'm Freddie Fisher. I'm not Peggy in this situation on that one talking about, but I'm Freddie Fisher. I'm your host of this show, and that I hope not only this show. There's a couple of other shows on this one. Number one is, of course, Central Booking is it's a pro wrestling podcast with a whole bunch of different topics and stuff like that. Next episode that we're doing, we ended up just talking about the what did we do? The last episode we did is we did a draft. We did a fantasy draft of the 3 programs. This upcoming episode where we're going to be recording is a women's King of the Ring tournament where we're doing a 32 woman King of the Ring, much like we do here,
Wouldn't it
kind of
be
the same
Queen?
rules. But if you're a wrestling fan, that you would know.
Their
casting call. Their casting call, by the way, is a podcast where we take movies made before 2000 and recast them with current stars. Currently, we have Die Hard that just got released. We have Treasure Planet coming up shortly as well. Also, Field of Dreams, which is going to be a special one because we have somebody who actually works at and helps run the Field of Dreams movie site, which is still active in Dryersville, Iowa. I've been there. It's kind of pretty cool spot. We have Bastards Backstage. It is a interview show, one-on-one interview show. Nancy and David's episode is out now. Please go ahead and check out both of those. And of course, Versus is a new show that we're going to be coming out with this summer. And it's like Bastards, but a whole lot more creative and a whole bunch more fucked up. It's a show where instead of me making the tournament, you make the tournament because you pick not only the topic, but you pick the eventual winners and you also pick the contenders. So it is all up to you in that entire situation. That is what I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of the other stuff that goes on there as well. All right.